Johnny, are you nervous about tonight?
Not in the least. I still got the same old fire in the bed. Do you mind not filming me while I'm getting changed? Bloody things must have shrunk in the wash.
Johnny's band were one of the most reasonably successful heavy rock groups of the early 80s. Now, after almost 30 years apart, they're back together and rehearsing for a reunion gig. So what was it that made you want to get back together?
When you're the best band there's ever been, you've got a lot of reason to get back together.
Also, Johnny and the guitarist started writing again, and they wrote a really cool ballad called When the Wind Breaks. I think it was inspired by a trip to Cleethorpes, right?
We have been writing, and as you can imagine, it's our usual standard.
This VHS tape has only recently been rediscovered in Johnny Jones's penthouse bedsit in Merthyr Tydfil. It shows their legendary first gig, which resulted in them getting arrested. It wasn't long before the band were picked up and signed by sham management, run by the legendary Major. The Major claimed he was Elvis's first manager.
Come in. Oh, these are my lucky legs. Come in,
but
boys.
said he fell out with the King in an argument about a moustache.
How are we all doing? It's a very big day, lads. A very big day. June, the contracts, please. There we go, lads. Just sign there, please. Pass it around.
What's it say?
Never mind what it bloody says. It says you're going to be huge. Bigger than Zeppelin. Bigger than Boney M. Hurry up. Come on, time is money, lads. Don't waste mine. There we go. Hold on, lads. How about a little bit of baby shit? The fruit of the pear. A little bit, not too much. There we go. That's so get your hands off. One for June, my beloved secretary. All right, June. To the big time.
Big time.
I can taste the difference, can't you?
The band was soon set up to record in Elton John's own recording studio with legendary producer Chris Peacock.
This is what I've got so far. This jig has got a real groovy rhythm. It's sure to make all the ladies dance when they wiggle their hips and jiggle their tits. Even ugly guys feel they got a chance.
Whoa, you can't say tits. This isn't the 1970s anymore. It's 1980.
Well, boobs don't rhyme. Bristols? Whoppers?
No, you can't say anything like that. It's sexist.
Lady lumps?
Oh, my God. I never had this trouble with Saxon. Gentlemen, every single one of them.
You're right, lady lumps don't rhyme either.
What about bits?
Bits. Yeah. Genius, Benny, genius.
That last line's gotta go too. It's ugliest.
Okay, that's a good point. Let's change dance to jive, and then...
Oh, man, it's good to be alive. The song Jig eventually pipped AC/DC to the top of the charts. The resulting wittily titled album Jiggle was released soon afterwards and took the world charts by storm. The front cover of the album caused controversy after it was eventually noticed by a sharp-eyed fan that Benny was exposing his penis in the photograph.
That was Johnny's band with Jig, and now Johnny and his band are with me in the studio. Johnny, what does your music mean to you?
It means everything, Ralph, man. Our music comes from the heart. When I sing, you know, it's as if I'm guided by spirits, by angels. I just want to cry when I sing sometimes.
Aye, so do I.
So, well, Peter, you're the guitarist. Benny, then, you're the drummer. They call you Crazy Benny. Why is that? Well, I guess it's time for a bit of music.
Jiggle spawned smash after smash and scooped awards around the globe.
For selling 100,000 copies of your record, Jig, I'd like to make this presentation to you.
Yeah. I'll take that. They'll only try and play it.
The Major also won his own Music Manager's Award for his unique approach to booking tours. Instead of hiring a tour bus for the band, he booked tours along public transport bus routes, saving thousands of pounds for the band and saving the environment at the same time. Despite occasionally not being allowed on the buses due to not having the correct change, most gigs went well. This is their legendary show at the Hammersmith Odeon. Backstage, the band indulged in all kinds of debauchery with nubile fans, although the fatherly major always stopped things getting out of hand.
Hang on, hang on. Will you not shut up? Calling yourself thick as not going to count itself. Pull your pants up.
Sorry, boss. Can you help me?
No, shut up.
He's a good guy. He's very good with money. He's been keeping us, well informed of what he's doing with the record label, and he's a good guy. He's a handsome guy. He's got a, I quite like him. I like his moustache.
I'm still waiting for pay.
You've not been paid?
No.
Have you been paid? Have you been paid?
Maybe.
Well, I got paid.
Johnny's band continued touring the world. This is their legendary gig at the very third Monsters of Metal Outdoor Festival in Skegness. But tensions in the group, particularly between Johnny and Bill, began to reach breaking point. This onstage row boiled over into a violent food fight in the dressing room. Bill quit, vowing to sue Johnny for injuries caused by a sausage roll. Benny went into rehab after being arrested trying to board a bus wearing just a pair of sunglasses. Pete moved to LA and joined a free sex cult. And Johnny remained being a full-time rock star and part-time bricklayer. The Major and his secretary June disappeared with £3 million of the band's money.
He ripped us off. Yeah. This man, he ripped us off. I'll fucking kill him if I find him.
What's life been like for you since the band split up?
Well, I've been all right. Yeah, you've been all right.
I haven't noticed any difference, to be honest with you.
No, well, you wouldn't, would you?
I started a mobile fish and chip business, and it was all right until the bottom fell out of the cod market. I had to move on to sardines.
That's right. I had a drink and drug problem, I have to admit, but I thought I thought I could handle it, But a couple of months ago, when Pete found me bollock naked in a skip,
Yeah.
I realised I had to do something about it. And since the band was getting back together, I went into rehab, and I'm doing fine now, doing good. I'm off the drugs. I'm down to 1 bottle a day. That's good.
The band are also hoping rock legends Deep Purple will help cement their place in history and give them a decent royalty by crediting them as an inspiration behind the song Smoke on the Water. Bill Dobson claims Purple's biggest riff was based on a song he'd originally written.
Well, it wasn't exactly Smoke on the Water. It was Smoke on the Stream, I wrote.
Yeah, that's right.
The story of salmon migrating from the ocean back to the roots. And that's...
He's back to
Smoked
fish and
salmon,
chips.
yeah, exactly. Smoked salmon on the water.
There are just minutes to go before the big reunion gig in front of ones or even tens of fans at the Crown Pub in Lyme Regis. The tension in the dressing room is palpable.
I've had enough.
Chill, man, chill. It's only a gig.
You got any lipstick?
No, I haven't got any lipstick. Fuck off.
What's he up to?
I don't know. What are you doing, John?
Will you fuck off with that camera?
They play all their hits. Highway Starfish from their album Rhubarb Forcer. Crispy's Song, a tribute to their legendary first producer. To the only one everyone knows, Jig. Much to everyone's surprise, the reunion gig is a huge success. After their triumphant and now legendary comeback gig, I caught up with Johnny at breakfast the next morning. For him, no reunion is complete without also bringing back the legendary Major.
We're still hoping that he'll come clean, admit he's ripped us off and come back, because he's the best. He's the man for the job.
So even without the major, you've managed to book a tour for the band?
Touring the Isle of Skye, you know, how long can you tour the Isle of Skye for? There's not that many venues. I have done them. I've done Saucy Mary's and the King Haken Bar, but how many, 2 months in the Isle of Skye, I just can't see how that's going to work, There's not enough venues.
And you've been songwriting. Have you got any new ones besides When the Wind Breaks?
Well, we've got one song called The Steaming Stump of Hades, and that has taken us a long time to work on, We've had to get it just right, because the words have got a bit of finesse. Those lyrics have got a bit of finesse about them, And there's a rampant thrust with the music that I think is going to put us back where we belong.
But there was one loose end. What happened to the legendary Major, his secretary June, and the missing £3 million? After being spotted over the years in the Mediterranean and the Caribbean, I eventually tracked the Major down to an exclusive holiday island.
Ah, she's alive, June, eh? The Caribbean and all the baby sham you can drink.
Now you know I'm not June, Major.
Sorry, June. Baby sham, eh, June? The fruit of the pear. Oh, I love a pear, I do. A nice pear. Johnny's band, June. I took you for us, June. It's going to be for us, £3 million. And you took the lot. Why'd you do that to me for, June? Why'd you do that, June? June!
I told you we shouldn't have given them all baby shams. Let's take them back home.
Oh, why'd you do it, June? For a bass player, June. I mean, a bass player. Not even a singer or a drummer. Not even a real musician.
From dreaming, told Bill the bass and soon they had a plan. He passed it on repeat and crazy Benny